I was just about to go work a factory job when my sister suddenly gave me 100 grand and told me I was actually a super rich heir. She said I shouldn't be so cheap and should just spend it. At that moment, I looked down at the bargain bin clothes I was wearing. Sis, stop messing with me. If our family is really worth tens of billions, just transfer me 5 million. Then I'll believe you. My sister was speechless. Kid, why aren't you following the script? Turns out my sister had awakened a little brother spending system. As long as I spent money, she could get up to 100 times the cash back. Fine. As long as you spend this 100 grand, I'll transfer you 5 million. My sister took me to the men's clothing counter. For every 10 grand you spend, I'll transfer you 300 grand. She said that after comparing the numbers over and over, the system's lowest cashback rate was around 50 times, so 300 grand should be no problem. When the sales associate heard my sister, she greeted us warmly. Sir, you have great taste. This is our newest arrival. It looks like it was custom made for you. If it doesn't fit, I'll poke my own eyes out. I checked the price tag. Holy crap, 15 grand? I've never even worn clothes worth 150 before. I put the clothes down and tried to leave, but my sister, radiating murderous energy, forced me right back. Seeing me frown, the sales associate thought it must be too cheap, but this was already the most expensive item in their store. This one, go try it on. A while later, when I came out wearing it, I almost blinded the sales associate. Even my sister's eyes lit up. Didn't expect my little brother to look pretty handsome once he's dressed up. Now, I don't have to worry about him finding a wife. The sales associate was fired up. See? I told you I was right. It looks like it was made just for you. It's perfect. I started hesitating. It was rare to find something that looked this good, and I really liked it too. But 15 grand meant 4 months of factory work. Whatever. I'll treat it as a graduation gift to myself, a way to live out my rich kid dream. I swiped the card without hesitation. Even at that moment, I still didn't believe what my sister had said. The next second, my sister, waiting by the door, received a system notification. Little brother spent 15,000 on clothes, triggering 85 times cashback. 175,000 received. My sister took out her phone and checked. It broke $1 million. Sis, why are you smiling like Venom? Mind your business, I'm happy. My sister immediately transferred me 300 grand. I was about to leave, but when I saw the 300 grand that had just come in, I froze. Could my sister actually be telling the truth? Was my family really worth tens of billions? No way, I need to test it again. That one and that one too. Pack them all up for me. I paid again, and my sister instantly got another payment alert. Little brother spent 12,000, triggering 65 times cashback. 780,000 received. The multiplier was lower this time, but still pretty good. When I saw my sister transfer me another 300 grand, I stood there stunned for a long time. Maybe I, Shihao, really was a super rich heir. I bought 2 more outfits, spending 38,000 in total. This time, it triggered 79 times cashback. Seeing over 3 million arrive, my sister was so excited she could barely stop grinning. You little brat, how dare you doubt me? I'll bury you in money and shut you up. Let's see you keep running your mouth now. I made a full 20 grand in commission today. If a few more rich kids like this show up, I won't have to worry about the down payment on a house. As soon as we got home, I couldn't wait to ask my sister what was going on. Tell me everything. How did our family suddenly become worth tens of billions? My sister spread her hands. Fine, I'll come clean. It's actually the inheritance Grandpa left behind. I tried hard to remember what Grandpa looked like. All I could vaguely recall was the back of an old farmer who spent years bent over working. I still felt like Grandpa had nothing to do with being a billionaire. If it's inheritance, why didn't I know? My sister started racking her brain and making stuff up. Grandpa was gone anyway, and with more and more assets coming in later, she needed a reasonable excuse. That's because of Grandpa's will. To make sure you carried on our family values, studied hard, and were trained as the heir, we kept it from you all this time. Who knew that after graduating college, you wouldn't even be able to find a job? Since that's the case, forget job hunting. Just lie back and be a rich kid. With our current net worth, you couldn't spend it all in a lifetime. Even though it sounded unbelievable, the logic kind of made sense. I didn't know much about Grandpa anyway, so I couldn't really question it. Maybe Grandpa really was some hidden billionaire. In just a few seconds, I had already convinced myself. Since you've come clean, I won't pretend anymore either. Sis, I want a mansion. I want a sports car. I want to travel the world. I want a bunch of girlfriends. I want a private jet. I want to shoot a Type 92 submachine gun. I want to drive a tank. A gun? Huh? A tank? Huh? Our family is rich, not trying to start a rebellion. I was joking, sis. Now that I knew my family had so much money, my whole body relaxed. I no longer had to run around in the summer heat looking for a job, and I no longer had to put up with some idiot boss's attitude. Sis, let's move. Move? I pointed at the tiny rundown place. You've already come clean. Are we really still going to live here? It doesn't match our status. You sure adapted to your new identity fast. Of course. It's just being a rich kid. I'm guessing we definitely have more than one mansion, right? Which one should we live in first? How about one house per day? My sister was completely dumbfounded. She wanted to live in a mansion too, but unfortunately she only had a little over 3 million right now. That wasn't enough to buy one at all. To move into a mansion sooner, I had to spend money faster. Well, Shihao, our family does have a lot of mansions. They're just all rented out, but one tenant's lease ends in a month, so we'll move in then. My sister did some quick math. Based on how fast her brother spent money today, that was 3 million a day. In a month, that would be almost 100 million, more than enough to buy a mansion. So just make do here for a month, or I can buy you an apartment to stay in first. I quickly waved my hand and said thoughtfully, no. During these final days, I want to properly say goodbye to this place. I'll never live in a house like this again. In my future life as a tycoon, this will also be a very precious memory. Little Shihao, look, you bought clothes. Isn't it time to go out and have some fun? You haven't hung out with your classmates since graduation, right? You've been job hunting for 2 months. It must have been hard. Why don't you invite your classmates out to eat, then take them singing after? Or go clubbing at a bar. Better yet, do the whole night out. Yeah, go to a bar. Tonight, everything in the whole place is on our little Shihao. Fine then, I'll go out and have some fun. I need to get used to my new identity as soon as possible. I'm going to be the coolest guy in this city. Wearing my new clothes, I stopped in front of a shop. So this is what it feels like not to worry about your wallet. I walked in with my head held high, Boss, give me a large bowl of ramen with 2 extra orders of beef and 2 bottles of pineapple soda, pack 1 to go. My favorite food was ramen. Before, I was always too cheap to add meat. Today, I was going to enjoy it to the fullest. I wolfed it down, and as I ate, my eyes got wet. I almost couldn't hold back from bawling. As I ate, I cursed Grandpa in my heart. Why did you hide this from me and make me live poor for so long? Your poor grandson had to mooch meals off his roommates in college. Did you know that? Next Qingming Festival, I'm docking your 10 billion in allowance. Meanwhile, my sister was afraid that 1 million might not be enough for me to cover the whole place, so she transferred me another 1 million. How much would little Shihao spend this time? Little brother spent 89 on food, triggering 50 times cashback, 4,450 received. My sister almost died of anger. When will this cheap little brother learn how to blow money? My sister couldn't hold it in and called me right away. What did you eat? Sis, that's impressive. How did you know I was eating? Don't worry about that, I'm asking what you ate. My favorite, of course, a large ramen with 2 extra orders of beef plus a plate of cold beef. Oh, right, and 2 bottles of pineapple soda. I even packed one for you. Hearing that, my sister almost died of anger. Don't you know how to eat something nice? Go have Western food, open a bottle of red wine, and spend 99 grand on one meal. Sis, why are you mad? My sister held back her anger and patiently tried to persuade me. Little Shihao, you might not know this, but the more we spend, the more money we have. Look at what other rich kids eat. Look at what they usually do. Go learn from them. Sis, other rich kids go out in limited edition supercars. Are you buying me one? They take private jets overseas. Do we have one? They have their own golf courses. Do we have one? Our family has all of that, but since you just became a rich kid, you need to learn how to be one step by step. Everything has to happen gradually. If it's too fast, I'm afraid your heart won't be able to handle it. Haven't you seen those news stories about people who won the lottery, got rich overnight, and died suddenly? That's why I put some limits on you. You have to spend at least 100 grand every day. As soon as you run out of money, I'll transfer more right away. Get into rich kid mode as soon as possible. Sis, even if our family has tens of billions, we'll go broke sooner or later if we spend like this. We should start a company, do business, or invest in something. Like they say, making money is easy, keeping it is hard. If you don't do what I say, I'll freeze your card. She remembered that rich parents always use this trick to make spoiled kids behave. Sis, don't be impulsive. I'll listen to you. I'll go spend money right now. Now that's more like it. You're not allowed to come home tonight. Think about where you should sleep. A 5-star hotel. Good boy, you're learning. My sister hung up the phone in a great mood. Now little Shihao should finally spend money properly, right? I stood by the road thinking for a long time, then opened my college dorm group chat. Brothers, we're going to the bar tonight. Everything is on your favorite daddy. 8 p.m. tonight, outside Shengxi International. Fong Yuan touched my clothes with envy. I couldn't be bothered to explain, so I shoved my phone in front of them and let them see my balance. Du Zitang looked at it and counted. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, millions. Holy crap, over 2 million. Brother Hao, you're insane. I threw an arm around Du Zitang. Tonight is pure fun. Come in with me, boys. Whatever's expensive, order it. Fang Yuan smiled suggestively. Then call all the dancing girls over. Tonight, make them dance till their legs give out.